Hi guys, welcome back to Saturday class. Now we're trying to answer this question. It's in analytical geometry. So it says in the figure, the straight line y equals to, this is the straight line, y equals to 2x minus 4, and the circle x minus x squared plus y plus 2 squared is equals to 25, and intersected A and B. So here you've got your A and your B. Okay, P is the center of the circle, and APC is the diameter. Also R is the x-intercept. Here you go to x-intercept of the line BC, and S is the x-intercept. So write down the coordinates. First question, write down the coordinates of the center of the circle, right? So now you've got the coordinates here at P should be just take it from the equation of the circle. So it will be P is to, it will be 6 is to negative 2. It will be 6 is to negative 2. So now they say write down the coordinate of S. So now here at S, I'll write it this side. Number 2, the coordinate of S is given by, so there at X you've got X is 2 is 0. So now S lies on the straight line. So we can have the straight line there, which is so we just substitute X and Y. So it will be 2x minus 4 is equals to 0. So 2x is equals to 4, and your x is equals to 2. Therefore, your S will be 2 is to 0. Okay, now determine the equation of the line BC. So now where is BC? So BC, number 3. So now BC is this, we want this equation. So now here at BC, you have got a diameter this side. This is the diameter. So now you can have an angle A BC. So this is angle A BC is equals to 90 degrees. So the reason being that that's the angle of the semicircle. So that's the angle of semicircle. The angle of the semicircle. So now just to say that here, from here, and then now here it will mean that you have got 90 degree, because since this is the diameter, so here you'll have 90 degree. So now, knowing that, so this is the straight line AB. So now the gradient of AB is equals to 2, right? So now we can get the gradient. You can use this formula, M1 multiplied by M2 is equals to -1, right? So now for the M2 it will be 2 multiplied by M2 is equals to -1. Hence it will mean that, therefore the gradient of M of BC, because that's a perpendicular there, so the gradient of BC, it will be equal to -1 over 2, right? That's the gradient. So now you have got a point here, so you can substitute a point try to write it this side. So now you have got y is equals to -1/2 of x plus c. Okay, so now let's try to substitute the point B through point B. Your B is given by 3:2. So it means that you substitute 2 is equals to -1/2 of 3 plus c. So now you have got 2 is equals to -3/2 plus c. So similarly, your c will be equal to your c will get 7 out of 2. You know, it will be 7 out of 2. 7 out of 2. Therefore, your y is equals to -1/2 x plus 7 out of 2. So that is the equation of PC. All right. So now let me erase this, all this, and then we do number 4. It says determine the equation of the circle with the center R passing through B and C. Okay, so that's number 4. That should be simple. So already now you know the formula for okay. Okay, I was still saying the formula for the circle at R the formula is given by x minus a squared plus y minus p squared is equals to r squared. So now, what is the coordinates for r? What is the coordinate for r? Because this circle is centered at r. It will be, so now at r you've got the coordinate at r, you've got x is to 0. So first we must get the coordinate of r. You substitute the value in the straight line BC. So it should be the equation, it was y is equals to -1/2 x, okay, plus 7/2, right? So you just substitute, it will be -1/2 x plus 7/2 is equals to 0, right? So you can have a -1/2 x is equals to -7/2. So you can cancel, multiply both sides by 2, and then you have got x is equals to, you've got x is equals to 7, right? Okay, so now the coordinate for r, it will mean that you have got 7 is to 0. Okay, so now what you have to do is I'll write it this side. So from the formula, you have to substitute the coordinates of R, so the center of your center. So it will be x minus 7 squared plus y minus 0 squared is equals to R squared. So you have substituted the center there. So now what you have to do now is to take any point there, you know, in the circle. We have got 3:2, so you will end up having 3 minus 7 squared plus 2 minus 0 squared, which will give you 3 minus, so here it should be negative, should be negative 4 squared plus plus 2 squared, so that's 16. It will be 16 plus 4, which is equals to 20, which is equals to 20. So now we know that, so therefore the circle, the equation of the circle will be given by x minus 7 squared plus y minus 0 squared is equals to 20. So this is the equation of the circle. So last one is say show that AC. So here you've got your AC. The thing that show that is perpendicular to SR. So here you've got your SR. Okay, so you just show that this line, these two lines, I mean to say they are parallel. These two lines, they are parallel. So now for us to show the lines are parallel, for us to show that if the lines are parallel, you should, I'll do it this side. This is number 5. You will have, what is the gradient of AC? The M of AC is equals to y2 minus y1 all over by x2 minus x1. Okay, so now for AC, for here at AC, it will be equals to 0. M of AC is equals to 0. The reason being that here at AC, they've got the same y values. Both y values are the same. The reason being that same y values. Okay, same y values. And then for M of SR, you know the coordinate of S, and then you know the coordinate of R. Okay, so we can just come and say here it will be 0 minus 0 all over by 7 minus 2. You know, it was 7 minus 2, then you get 0. Okay, then we get 0. So now the two gradients are the same. So therefore, M of AC is equal to M of SR. So it's proved. Okay, so we're done.